God bless Alai, ladies and gentlemen. The season is taking shape. Had some big matches this week. I've been talking about how no one's been blown out and you're not going to see it. And what happens? The best team in the league gets blown out by the team that I told you is maybe the worst. The Fireballs take down. I don't know anything about Alai, okay, folks? I watch it, I make predictions, and if you keep track of my predictions, which maybe I should, I'm wrong most of the time. Maybe I shouldn't predict anything because I suck at it, all right? The pelota bounces in mysterious ways. It's a mystery to me, guys. I watch it a lot, and Bleckman and Stu Nyman are saying, oh, that's a cortada, that's a costada, that's a dejada. I know a rebote, bouncing off the back wall. Cortada, costada. A little bit fuzzier on those. Something bouncing on the inner wall, lower, go bouncing to the outside. You know, off the wall and hit the inner wall, off the inner wall, and then the one wall, split them. I know that. Split them's easy, splitter. All sorts of terminology, but I did not see this coming. Well played to you, Fireballs, and maybe this team is coming on of Uruchea, I think. A little bit better. I've been totally mispronouncing his name, but he had a great game day, going undefeated in his doubles play. Arats and Uruchea took down Zuleika and Ubia straight sets. Also, him and Ron took down Zuleika and Arda straight sets as well. These were competitive matches. A lot of straight sets. Only one win three, and that was the one match that was won by Iturbide and Ubia. Big surprise here. Did not see this coming. And on Tuesday, we had Devils and Renegades play, and they tied on the game day. Go Cherry and Urbieta won. Go Anaga and Flores won. So started out 2-0. Renegades, Hyro and Benny bounced back, won in straight sets against Go Cherry and Ben. Go Cherry and Ben, that team's down. I think Go Cherry and Ben last season, no, they were not. I was going to say they're a Division 4 team. They're a Division 2 team last year. I don't know if they were a Division 2 team last year. Maybe they are. On this season, that team's just 1-1. I thought they've played more games together. Guess I was wrong about that, but they go down. Stan and Flores go down to CRB and Kubala, Goanaga and Urbieta. Then took down Ferranda and Benny in straight sets. That last set, though, 6-5, could have gone either way. And Nicholas and Kubala saved the game day for the Devils, tie it up. They get a half point. So Renegades still consistently near the top, but again, I think they're down a little bit. I don't know. There's just something that they don't feel like the same Renegades, and maybe that's just because the Chargers have been like head and shoulders above. Like they're still a point ahead of everyone with 4 points. They're the only team with 3 wins. Fireballs have 2 wins. Renegades have 1 win, 4 ties, and 1 loss to us. Devils, 1 win, 2 losses, 2 ties. Cyclones, us, 1 win, 2 losses, and 1 tie. Warriors, no wins, 1 loss, 3 ties. And this Friday, who plays? Cyclones Warriors. It's an original 4 matchup at the Fronton. Friday night Fronton. Did not have the time to make a promo for this, unlike the last time we had a Friday night Fronton. Wish I could have, but I'm gonna enjoy some sleep tonight. Gonna tonight, or whenever you're listening to this, just know the night before I got a little bit more sleep because I didn't stay up late pulling tape, putting it together. Didn't write a script and send it to Brian because I need Brian to sprinkle his little magic dust on that. Brian makes everything better with his voice. Miss you, Brian. Hopefully we come back. But Warriors, Cyclones, Friday, original four matchup. It's highlight season, boys. That's what the chat says, at least. We are facing them, and they're our original rivals. This is a big game because we're both at the bottom, tied with the Devils are ahead of us. But again, the Devils have played 5 matches. We've played 5 matches, but the Warriors have only played 4 matches. So through 5, how have we played 1 extra match than the Devils? I don't understand that. Somewhere we haven't played twice in a week yet. So how do we've lost twice to the Chargers, beat the Renegades, and we tied the Warriors. Somewhere the Warriors have only played 4 matches. Is that right? No, I don't want to look through the whole calendar. There's too much going on in highlight. And there's one last big thing before we break down this game, which again, I told you I shouldn't preview things because I'm just wrong. But this is what I'm going to say. We need to take this, boys. It's time we got another dub under our belt. And we took that half point. We don't want the tie. We don't want to be tied because then we really won't be tied with the Devils, who have played 1 fewer games than us. We've played If we get the tie, we are tied with the Devils. We don't want to be tied with the Devils, though. We want to be ahead of the Devils. We're better than the Devils. So we got to win. I got to stop saying We got to win. All right. So how are we going to do that on Friday? It starts with Bueno and Rock. That's what it is. This is a team that was dominant last season. You need to return to your dominant ways. A loss to Correa and Bradley is unacceptable. Take them down. Ikeda and Manu, you guys have battled this season a lot of 3-set matches, but no wins. It's time to get your first win. We take those first 2 matches. We're good. We're cruising. We're going to get a win. Julian and Ikeda, that's a tough one. Julian, I rate him as one of the best Division 4 players. We'll see. Ikeda is solid, consistent, but I don't think he can take down Julian. Douglas versus Manu. Again, they played last time. Manu got the better of him. That was an upset, though. Singles is not Manu's strength, but he can pull it out of the bag because his shot making is beautiful. The best shot maker taker in Battle Court. You heard it here. God bless Alai. Manu is the best shot taker in all of Battle Court. I think we're winning it. Iñaki and Amigarena has been a solid team. I think, though, they got their first loss the other day. Can't have it. So I'm saying Iñaki, Amigarena are going to win. Bueno and Amigarena, you got to take down Alex and Bradley. Okay? Pick on Bradley. Ikeda Manu got to win. Bueno and Rock got to win. Ikeda, we're going to lose the singles, but we're going to win all the doubles. And that's how we get our full game point and return to another game day win. We got to get the wins. Enough of these ties and enough of being tied, stuck at the bottom. It's not good enough. Clone Cartel needs to start asserting its dominance. And now it's time for me to take my shot. I saw an article that got my blood going, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what that article said? Miami might lose Highlight League as it's considering leaving Florida after their lease at Magic City expires. Scott, don't even think about it. What are you doing, brother? Apparently, Battle Court only has 2 more seasons left. This season, next season, and then the lease is up. And Scott Savin has said, we really don't want to leave Florida, but we have to take the best opportunity that comes along for us. So where's he looking as other places? Rhode Island, Las Vegas is other places. Like, go ahead, Scott. Take the game to Las Vegas. Other venues in South Florida, okay. But are we going to, if you leave Magic City, do we lose the uniqueness of Battle Court and do we go back to a full fronton? I've watched full Fronton and I've watched Battle Court, and I'm gonna have to say, even though it's not the normal highlight, I actually like Battle Court better. I think it is more action paced than with a very few. I've seen very few, like one or two matches of regular highlight, and I've enjoyed Battle Court more. I've seen it more. I think it's a little bit faster pace, and the smaller court makes for more exciting plays and more thrilling kill shots where players have a chance, but they don't really have a chance. So, Scott, don't knock it off. Get the lease signed, stay in Magic City. Don't even bring this up. We all know what you're trying to do. You're trying to raise money for a publicly funded taxpayer Fronton. Number one in the playbook. Next thing you know, according to the highlight group chat, he's going to go start touring Frontons in San Antonio. Put on a cowboy hat, Scott. But if you do this, if you think God Bless Highlight is going to continue if you leave Florida, God Bless Highlight is done if Battle Court is not Florida based. Can tell you that much right now. Keep it in Florida. I bet that's what the players want too. Figure it out, Scott. And let's get Battle Court profitable. I also saw they're running it at a loss. Okay, maybe sell those 2 strong highlight IPAs for a little bit more. They were cheap. If you've ever been to La Friday Fronton, those highlight IPAs are cheap. What a deal. So get down to La Fronton, support your boys, buy a lot, and make highlight profitable. God bless highlight, folks. Keep it in Florida.